Hold on. I'll be, I'll be, ooh, the lights went out. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'll be right with you. I'm lighting up the incense. Lights just now. Let's hope it comes back on early, not like before when it came on later and things got messed up. Anyways, I'm doing the incense. I got to put my incense here. Well, I have my incense going right now. I got one aspiration, something like that. I got a number 9 and number 12 going, which adds up to, well, 12. Will adds up to 3. Hold on, I'll be right back here. Let me put the candle here so you can see that I'm coming back. I just gotta put this. This is the one. This has. Oh no, this is a 9 and 12 there, but this is a citronella, and I'm gonna put that over there. I'll be. Don't go no place. Well, you can go someplace. You just see the dog. Oh, maybe I should just hold this like this. Sorry. Just no. I gotta put this over here. Hold on. Oh boy. The lights, I can't believe it. See, so this is the Orville symbol here. And I put this on the thing. Let me open the door. Maybe some more light comes to the door. Hold on. No, really. I'm not going no place. I mean, I am going someplace. I'm right over here. Just put the citronella down. Open the door. Hey, Instagram, it's me, T from the Pattersons, taking the train to Tibet. Well, as you saw, like, hey, he's back. I'm waving in the dark. But look, oh, by the way, let me wave at you. Let me give a hail to Blue Light Brigade. You know who you are. And, well, not only we're in blue light, we're in candlelight. Okay. So, man, this is so interesting. This is cool. It's Friday, right? So this is like a wrap-up week. I mean, wrap-up of the week, you know. Your lighting is terrible, bro. Excuse me. Let me try to explain something to you. My light. No. You're too modern. Remember back in the day when you were primal, when you came from primal people? What did they use? Fire, candlelight. That's what they used because they didn't have no electricity. Yeah, I know. We're not going to be using electricity soon. You know, electric cars. They're going to be using this. There's a guy in Zimbabwe who's invented this perpetual motor. Anyway, you don't need sun or wind, nothing like that. The car goes without. You don't have to recharge it, something like that. So get used to the dark, man. You come from the dark. I just said this thing. I may have gotten it about melanin. Don't worry about that part. Okay, look. Your lighting is terrible. Okay, now, as you know, hopefully it'll come back on. See, you saw when it just, maybe it was, look, we're in southern India. I don't know what to do. Sometimes they do it they go out certain, like what they call load shedding in South Africa. And I guess they're saving electricity. I don't know what they're doing. But the point is, they do it. Usually it's for a short period of time. But I don't know how long this is going to be. And I just finished, in case I can't talk, I'll talk about that tomorrow. It's the end of the week. Let me just finish up because, I mean, what a time to be alive. Oh, man, walking the planet now, it's like wonderful. Why is it wonderful? Hey, so many things is happening, you know? I'm thinking, look, the whole, what's happening with culturally, everything. I mean, we're going to have cars that don't need, transportation that don't need this and that. This comes from Africa, right? We're going to have, Burkina Faso, just a guy invented an elevator, so they're going to be making elevators for themselves. Oh, man. See, the problem is, let me tell you something, Steve. The problem is you there in America. And y'all think America is the center of the universe. No longer. We got concentric circles now. That's right. And there's other places in the world they're doing other things, right? Now, I'm not sure what you need to do. You do whatever you want to do. Okay. You know me. I don't tell people. No. I suggest, and then, I'm an old man. People don't take old man advice, so that's good because I got things to do, right? Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh. So let me put it this way. Burkina Faso is my idol. Oh man, the host said, I came back. Hey, yay! See? Hey, now Is the lighting better for you? Thank you very much. Yeah, man. I call him Commander Ibrahim, Captain Ibrahim Traore. Traore. He's a guy he's the guy in charge of Burkina Faso. And you see Donald Trump, the Donald and them, they're doing stuff. They keep on snowing people with stuff, and it's distracting. But he's focused because he's doing it for his people. And so he does boom, do, 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 do. He still takes his captain salary. Think about that. He still takes his captain salary. He doesn't take the man's bad. He's a bad man. But not only him, they got I got my green part on him. The guy from Mali, that cat's the boy with the beard. I like him. He's my guy too. And then of course the Niger guy. He's the one that wears the he's green. I guess he has is it black? Is it green? No, Burkina Faso has the red tam. There's red. My Mali guy has the green one, and brown, and the other guy, the Niger guy, got the black one. Three tams, and revolutionaries, revolution. Okay, let me put down it. Not be revolutionary like that, This is my old goon cap. I like my ecumenical look. I call this my ecumenical look. The ecumenical. Okay, now let me move this candle out the way, back over here. I have my little thing set up here. Okay, here's what I was going to say today. Oh, no, let me go back to today. So what's happening is like, let me tell you this movie like the Don was, I have to finish it, the Don was doing, right? When he's trying to, see, America's about, they've been known as the war kind of things, like Rome, you know what I mean? And they done, but people don't want to do no war no more. You can do human beings always been into trade, you know what I mean? I got this, you take that. That's the whole, Manhattan with the $24 worth of trinkets. That really wasn't what it was about. What it was about that was like trading, but the Indians, the Toxins people there, they didn't know what y'all talking about. I said, hey, you want to give me this stuff? You give this stuff. And they said, well, sign this paper. And then, so now we own this. They go, well, you say you own it, but, we just custodians of the land. You say what you want to say, right? That's why we have this RIP movement right now, which is like ripped into pieces. All those things that the colonizer came and made you sign in his land, whatever, ripped to pieces. That mean nothing, Back to the point. Sorry, I have to skip around. You know how I do, right? So what happens is now they ain't got, nobody's going to do their wars, whatever happens. Now what they do, they coercing people to come and join an army because the only thing they know is like if we have an army, then we can force people to take our money. We can force people to do what they want to do. But people ain't going for that no more. They just ain't going for it. So it's a wonderful time that we walk on the earth. Anyway, so what you're supposed to do, actually, you're supposed to do what you do, right? Just do what you do. Don't be distracted. Let me give you a better example. I'm in India right now. India's, every time you ask one of these, and I'm in a guest house, so a lot of students coming through, or people, travelers coming through, and you always ask a student, Indian student, what you doing? I'm taking computers. I'm going to computers. Now, what the Indians did is they were in a lot of them go to the States. They get in these positions with these tech companies, whatever have you. But then they realize there's still racism, white supremacy. Shout out to Mr. Neely Fuller Jr., which I just finished. I finally wrote transferred the poem, and I'm not gonna read it. The Teach to Heal poem, right? So I put it in the book, so it's official in this book here. But I also started to do. I gave the quote to Mr. Bobby, his longtime co-host. So I gave I did a ding to ding, and I did. Okay, don't worry about that. I explained that before. Okay. Oh, I'll show you my new poem that I'll be working on. Let me open it and leave it that page. I'll get back to it. Let me just finish what I'm saying here. So people are not going for it, right? They go like, no, we want to, did I write this down? No, what we want to do, here it is. What we want to do is we want to make trade. You got this, you got that. We're going to do it fairly. We're not going to do it your way, where you try to make us sign some stuff and divide and conquer and stuff. We ain't going for that no more. And so with the old colonizer mentality, they still think, hey, things are still the way they're supposed to be. So for instance, go back to the Indians. So the Indians may say, yeah, man, there is racism here. We're not gonna call out. So a lot of them have moved back to India, and they starting their own little thing. People don't realize in this world today, it's all going to come together. Let's go back to what just happened at the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar, or I'd say K-Dot, right? What he did, right? Now, what the Super Bowl do? What does the NFL do? They say, oh, Super Bowl, you don't get paid for the Super Bowl. Okay, so basically, you're on your own. So Kendrick Lamar put all his money into, he owns what he did. He invites what he wants to fight, right? Like that. And so what they do is they do what they do. Now it's launched right before he does his tour. His people, Scissor, I love her voice. So they got promotion. When you have 133 million views, that's 133 possible tickets around the world. So it's a big advertising scheme, right? And then they say, well, some people didn't understand. I love the mashups. The YouTube is wonderful, but the internet is wonderful. You have these mashups where white people say, I don't understand, and, and black people just getting on it. The last time I saw something this intense was a boom promo. Yeah. The last time I saw this intense was when Black Panther first came out. Everybody was buzzing about it. And again, it was the guy from Atlanta, the rapper from Atlanta, whatever he was doing, and then they did that thing for the Black Panther thing, and everybody said, "What? Ooh, huh? I gotta be a part of this." So they got their garments and stuff like that together. And then you had these mashups. There was some money when they saw that when something dropped, they got the mashups. So everybody's paying attention to that. So that's what happened with the Super Bowl. You got these mashups. You got white people don't understand mashup. You got everybody's just talking about it, right? So what does that mean? That means it's a marketing opportunity, which means, talk about billionaires. Hey, Kendrick Lamar, he's set, right? And that's the whole point. So in other words, bread and circuses. I'm sorry, I killed mosquitoes. So the whole bread and circuses thing, everybody says, this bread and circuses is a distraction. Yeah, it is. That's right. But now we turn the bread and circuses to our favor. I say our, I mean the people who know what's going on. The rest of you people, you got your, I'm sorry, I come for these people. You got these political heads. Oh, they take out this, yeah, this, and King Kong or whatever, he just said, and we shouldn't forget Frederick Douglass. He's a ha. Okay, but my point is, I'm sorry, I'm not making a point. It's funny to me. The people with the class analysis, what we're forgetting is that he's a who to her, and this is just a distraction. Okay, your segment is, will you do your thing, and if you can't take advantage of the distraction or the 133 million views, and more is going to go more. Let's say 1 billion views eventually, and then you can't take advantage of that. But then poof, you know what I mean? Oh, we need to liberate. Well, you're trying to liberate Black America. Well, you look, the Sahel people are doing that, right? What's happening in South Africa is amazing. When I say amazing, people understand. I'm gonna get tiny bit. People, we compliment South Africa for bringing the thing to the judges in The Hague, wherever they judge these things at. Yeah. But they were forced. Look, here's the way the politics go. The boy, Cyril Ramaphosa, he's forced to do what he does. His party is like. So you're gonna see. Don't worry about it. It's gonna happen. I know. I'm being coded because there's things happening and I'm supposed to get back there and I don't want to be around. Anyway, point is this. So this whole bread and circus, you turn everything to your advantage. That's the point. Advantage you. K-Dot gets an opportunity. Blue light. This is now we have sunrise. Sunrise is here. There we go. So now we have the situation where he's turned a situation turn the NFL. They said, well, you got to pay for your own thing, and now he owns it and he use it for da da da. Now they see that because black people always come up with melanated people always coming up with strategies, get out strategy. Now they got to catch up. Now how do we get something this big? You can't. You're not creative enough. You keep on doing the same stuff like that. You want to boom everything. You think you're gonna by the barrel of the gun, you're gonna get what you get? Ain't happening. People ain't fighting your wars. They don't care. You want some minerals from the skin. You think you're gonna send some mercenaries to get minerals from there? No. Now you got to pay. You got to pay on scale. Thank you very much. So anyway, here's what I wanted to do. I'm through with my tirade right now. Got a new poem. Now, this is what I'm saying. Now, I'm in India, southern India, and I pay attention to stuff, but they're also distractions to me. And I got my book I'm writing right now. And when I came last year, I did the same thing. About on like a Tuesday, I started thinking of it's called a Kwansaba. It's a 7-line poem, 7 words to a line, whatever, right? That's what it is. And so I usually start creating it, thinking about on a Tuesday. I start working with it, write it down, and then usually they haven't instituted again, but is it Friday? No, on Saturdays the Artist Cafe over there here in Oroville, they usually have an open mic. Now they haven't started back up yet, but this is the first draft of the poem I'm working on now. This was the first draft. I write on something, right? So that's the first draft, and then I don't actually write in the book first. Then I usually think about it and I put it on, either I put it on the notes of my phone, or here's what I did with this particular one. I'm going to turn it around for you so you can see. Come on down here. I got this thing now. I use my color there. Oh, hey, come back up. Hey, wrong way. Got my gimbal here. So this is the poem I'm working on now that I'm going to present, because every Sunday at Johnny's they have a thing, and this is always short poem. So have like you bring food, well, you get together, people get together, and so last Sunday I did it. It seemed to be receptive, so I'm going to try to do it again this Sunday with this new one. The last Sunday I did the Neely Fuller one, Neely Fuller Jr. one. Now this is one it's called Battling Con Circles. It's like where concentric circles come. So I said, I turn the concept. Let me see which the thing out. See, it started by saying, battling concentric circles drawn. Concentric circles drawn. I now work on it. There's all kinds of things I work on now. This is what it's come out to, right? A Kwansaba of Chimaranga. Now I'm not going to explain it to you now. Maybe I should. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. They be after the ancient, but annulus. They be after ancient, but annulus. Before the rapture, closer to the capture. Some thought of fight was with them. Oh, some thought the fight was with them. They being a classic 2-step misstep. I'm reading this chapter. I always read this chapter first when I started. Okay. Now the battle lines be very clear for a final freeing these trodden beings. Must ditch the gather for sacred matters. Okay, so that's when I wrote it. Now that whole analyst. See, I defined it. I defined it. It's defined as it's a. I can't even read my thing. It's a region between two concentric circles. That's what analyst is, right? So that's a whatever word. So I'm not going to break it down for you today. I might do it another time. Nah, I did it already. I supposed to. Okay, Kwansaba for Chimaranga. Now Chimaranga is a term. I'll leave it here so you don't have to look at my face. Now Chimaranga is a term. Is a Shona word. It comes from Zimbabwe. And it means revolutionary struggle. That's what the meaning is, during the revolutionary struggle. But there's another meaning. It means the struggle within. In other words, before you have revolutionary struggle, you got to get your troops together. They be fighting and stuff like that. So you got to get them together. So that's just that's what that's what that means. Okay. So this is a Kwansaba for the struggle within. They be after the ancient. They, the people be after the ancient, but analysts, right? They be after the ancient, but analysts, okay? Before the rapture, right? We're talking about the whole Christian thing. Closer to the capture, okay? Now you know what that means. That's the kidnapping from Africa, like that, okay? So we're ancient. We'll get that. Some thought the fight was with them. Them meaning, you know, the people that captured the colonizer, whatever. That being a classic two-step misstep. That's sort of a, I don't want to say the boy's name, but you know, we had the dance. Yeah, I'll say his name. You know, why not? No, I won't say his name. You know, we dance. You know what I mean? But there's a dance that we do, a two-step. There's a Midwest thing that's very popularized by I guess they call him a disgraced R&B singer. Anyway, now the battle lines be very clear. Now, see, all this stuff, it's been happening all these years. After we came, before the rap, all this time right here, before, closer to the capture, all that stuff, now the battle lines are clear, right? For a final freeing, these trodden beings, okay, us the trodden beings mean the people, the highly melanated people that you know, get trampled on all the time, for our final freeing, we must ditch the gather for sacred matters. Now, this is where it gets more interesting to me. I don't know if it's interesting to you. Try the background. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There he is. Look at him with his ecumenical look. Oh, ain't that precious? So here's the thing. People all say, oh, we need unity. We need to come together. Oh, that. I was laughing one time because it's, come together. But so this whole must ditch to gather for sacred matters. Okay, we can come together, but on a higher level. Because when people call, oh, you got to come together to support me with that, it's for their own purposes. It's not higher level. Higher level means our ultimate liberation. That's a higher level. So unless you're talking about that, I don't need to unify with you. I told this Christian one time, they said, oh, don't you want to go to heaven? And don't you concerned about going to heaven? I said, well, are you going to be in heaven? They said, yes. I said, I don't want to be there. Oh man, the boy went nuts. The point is, what are you unifying with? Unifying with somebody who's going to start their schools. I'd rather unify with Commander Ibrahim. My commander-in-chief is not the Donald. My commander-in-chief is Commander Ibrahim, from Burkina Faso. That's my commander-in-chief. What he's doing, boom, 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 out one after another. I'd rather unify with that than unify when somebody's giving me some analysis of why we in this situation, and what we need to do is take our money and support them to do this and that. No, I want to unify with some people that are doing something, So that's it. Let me stop here now because I've been all over the place. I know y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but run it back and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. So I'll talk to you later, mainly tomorrow. I think tomorrow's a Saturday. Hey, so whatever comes to my head day. This was a wrap up of the weekday. Blah blah blah. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. See you.